Once that goes, we will resume the meeting. All right, we are now streaming. So let me go back to the presentation. I'll kick it off kind of from the beginning. We're actually at a good point. So I'm going to go over the most critical information. We have 109 folks in the room. Thanks for being here. All right, let's get it. We're good. All right, back to this. All right, this is where we start talking about the real information. For those of you guys who came a little late, no worries. We are now hitting the most important information about the graduation itself. Okay, so here are some major particulars about the graduation. Students and families will be arriving. You must be there by 11:45 a.m. If your families are looking for parking, we do recommend that they drop you off right there on Frederick Street. I'll show you where the drop-off point is so that you can meet over on the field. Every seat is going to be alphabetical, and I will have your name taped into each seat so that you'll know. There's no like no shifting, no nothing. It's just going to be an absolute. There's no processional march. You're just going to sit there in the seat, and I'll tell you how you guys are going to take your place on the stage. We will start 12:30 sharp, and we will end at 2 o'clock. So we are going to run very efficiently throughout. So check this out. Here's what I need you guys to know before you go. The graduates, again, you guys will arrive by 11:45 a.m. Drop-off zones are available. You can actually see there's a red star right over here. You can definitely get dropped off there. Your families can drop you guys off while they hunt parking. And then, I guess, like I said, I recommend you guys come early. We will get you guys seated around at 11:45 sharp. There's that blue star right there in the field. That's where we want you guys to check in. You'll probably see me and a few other staff members, and then we're going to direct you guys to your chairs. All right. So again, main entrance at Frederick and Willard. That's that red star, and then check in with the Balboa staff member on the field with the blue star. Here's again more specifics on the drop-off pickup zones. And again, you guys have this at your disposal. I will definitely email this to you guys and your families after this meeting. There's some rideshare and drop-off options. There's quite a few options there at your disposal. Moving on, parking. There's free street parking around Golden Gate Park, especially around MLK Drive, Bowling Green Drive, and Nancy Pelosi Drive. Keys are lots $10. UCSF Millbury Union Garage is $5 an hour. UCSF is $5 an hour. ADA Park at Keys are lots $10 all day. And of course, for those of you guys who might be taking public transportation, the Muni and Judah light rail line goes to Keys R. It's probably the quickest to and from downtown. You got your other options: KT Ingleside light rail, 7 Hayden Muni bus, 33 Ashbury, 18th Street Muni, and the 43 Masonic Muni bus to Parnassus and Willard. So quite a few options. Okay, check this out. Event parking map. You will see that there are some parking options. Some of them are quite far. For those of you guys who've been to the DeYoung Museum or the California Academy of Sciences, you'll see that the GGP Music Concourse Garage is right all the way over there. It's quite a walk, but there's 800 spaces. You do have a Keys R Stadium parking lot for 200 spaces. Much of it will probably be occupied by district staff members, so you can take a gamble and try to get there early enough. And of course, you have UCSF Garage, Millbury, 700 spaces just a few blocks away, all right? And then Central Park, 200 spaces. So there's options. There are options. All right, graduation guest agreement. Here's some major issues that we want you guys to know about. And whoever you talk to at senior checkout should have already discussed this with you. As you know, the tickets were distributed on May 27th and May 28th. It was great to see some of you guys who did show up to Balboa today to pick up your tickets. Remember that it's only 4 tickets, 4 bids per one sheet. So some folks came in thinking that they were supposed to get 4 pieces of paper, just one paper, 4 bids. You have to ensure that the 4 bids are from members of the same household, okay? And I just gotta reiterate, members from the same household. The Department of Public Health is very strict about that. You are gonna be asked to wear your mask at all times. You can't bring food or drinks except water. There absolutely cannot be any confetti, balloons, beach balls, rattles, or bugles. Flowers are acceptable, but any noisemakers will not be allowed in the premises. They want you guys to leave as soon as the ceremony's over, okay? Because what's gonna happen is right after we finish, they're gonna get ready for mission graduation. So mission's graduating right after us. So bing, bang, boom, like just go in, get graduated, and then go out. And many of you guys might end up just choosing to celebrate with your families around Golden Gate Park. That would be great. They want to make sure they clear the stadium as fast as they could. So here's how it goes with the rehearsal. Do you guys see the setup over here? So again, you're gonna have to make sure that you wear your cap and gown. And if you guys, for whatever reason, don't have your cap and gown, you better come to Balboa today before 4:30 p.m. I will be here, and I will get you a cap and gown if you forgot to get one. You won't be allowed there without it. You're going to check with the Balboa staff on the other end of the field. So you'll see us. Some of us will be wearing black cap and gowns. So you will be able to identify who we are. We will help direct you. All these seats who are right here today and tonight, I will be writing your names in a Post-it note, index card, and I will put it in your chair so you'll know exactly where you sit. I'll also share a schematic with your name so that you'll know your row number and your seat number. So all that's going to come to you guys tonight. You're going to walk to your pre-assigned seat. And then you're going to make sure your cell phone is off. Okay, there are 3 screens so that your family members will be able to see you, because I know Kezar is pretty big, so they'll be having a hard time seeing you. Mr. Jill and myself, we are going to be in opposite ends of the field, try to ensure that you guys are in the right spot. So again, you guys will be here. You see these like random white dots. This is where you'll be sitting. Balboa has about 270 grads, so you will be taking about 13 to 14 rows on the north side and the south side of the stadium. And I'll discuss on how that flow is going to work when you guys go to the stage. And you guys are actually going to go make a loop from each row. And I'll show you a diagram that Soda had created. But one reason why I asked for all those diploma covers is because we need to show that when you guys take your picture, you can't shake your hands with the principal. You have, COVID. So you're going to have your diploma cover. We have plenty. We have enough for everybody. So thanks for those of you guys who brought your diploma cover. You're going to get it back. Those of you guys who couldn't, don't worry about it. You'll get one. You'll get one. You'll get one. So let me just show you a little diagram before I go back to that slide. I want you guys to take a look at, let's see. You guys see this? So if you see, each row is going to go, so this is the north side. The one on top is the north side of the seats, and the one on the bottom is the south side. The north side, again, we're going to go alphabetical order. So everybody, we're going to go through the entire alphabet. The first half of the alphabet goes to the north. You guys are going to loop, go to the stage, and return from the center aisle back to your chairs. Once we're done with the entire north section, we're going to go into the south section. This starts with the letter P. So it's like A through O and then P through Z. Then you guys are going to go the opposite direction. You're going to make like a J shape into the stage and go down to the central aisle back to your chairs. It's pretty easy. It's as easy as I can make it for you guys. We're going to follow this line, and it's all in alphabetical order, so nobody will be lost. I promise you. All right. And I'll take questions at the very end. So feel free to put questions on the chat if you guys are thinking about it as well. All right, back to the slide deck. So again, you can see this, and then you're going to go in opposite directions if you're in the later part of the alphabet. This is flipped upside down. So you'll see again, this is how it would look like. Again, if you are going in, you're going to get your diploma, take a picture with your diploma cover, and then go back to your chairs. And then the opposite end is true. So if you're coming out from the south side, you're going the other way and making an opposite end loop, and then into the center aisle. All right. Again, you're just gonna get your diploma cover, and there's no handshakes on stage. You just, get it and then go down to your seat. There'll be a photographer taking pictures right over here. And again, you'll be expected to hold on to the diploma cover, take a picture, and you're good to go. And then at the very end, they will ask you guys all to exit this way. So there will be several staff members on the field with you all. So we will help direct you guys out that way. The fastest, the better. We ask you all to urge your families to not storm the football field. Do not go into the football field. Don't go into the football field. All right. SFPD might be there just for crowd control purposes, but don't give them the excuse to stop you out there on the field too. We want to make sure families leave with you guys. So you guys leave first. Families will meet you at designated areas, and socially distance yourselves away from everybody else. Okay, COVID's still around. Not everybody is vaxxed or immune. So we want to take the utmost precaution to ensure that people are not intermingling in the football field unnecessarily. All right. Again, big stuff. It is a ticketed event. Make sure that all 4 folks are in the same household. We are spacing people out. So nobody is actually being able to sit 4 to 4 close. They're actually blocking off and taping off chairs, so nobody's mixing. The video live stream, that link is already in the chat, and I will make sure that I get that going to you. I will answer some of those questions in a bit. Maria, I see your question about live touch. I'll talk about photos in a second. Video live stream, again, a lot of folks have family members that can't make it. That link is actually on the website, but I will put it up on the, it's on the district website. I will put this up on a bunch of stuff I'm going to send you guys and put on the Balboa website. There are going to be restrooms and hand wash stations, both in the north and south side of Kezar Stadium. We will have school staff members that will be helpful as far as guest services to answer any graduation questions. Remember, no confetti, balloons, beach balls, rattlers, noisemakers, bugles. We can't have any of that going on. We are in the middle of a pandemic, so they're taking extra precaution. Please, no food or beverages, except for water. Water's fine. If you feel sick or have a family member that's sick or feels sick, do not have them come out to Kezar Stadium, and make sure that you're always wearing your mask and physically socially distancing. And if, again, exiting the stadium, please exit the stadium in a quick and safe manner. Due to the complexity mandated by the state of California and considerations for all other SFUC graduate ceremonies, the event staff team will need to clean and sanitize the entire venue prior to each ceremony. So remember, after we're done, they're going to deep clean Kezar to get Mission High School ready to graduate. All right. And that's basically it with the slide deck. Let me go over some Kezar Stadium schematics real quick. If you guys can see, each of you guys, if you look at your bids, you will have assigned seating from the letters P, O, N, M, L, K, G, F, E, D, C, B. This is our seating arrangement. Nobody's gonna be sitting in R, Q, I, H, A, or J, only this area. So this is where Balboa is sitting. If you take a look at those tickets, you'll see that each ticket has an individual seat number or set of seat numbers for your families. So follow that through. If your family has any questions, staff members will be happy to look at the bids so that they can seat you guys all in one shot. Okay. Oh, not Mac, it's here. And again, same diagrams, a lot going on. But you will be graduating. I don't know if you guys, for those of you guys who know where Kezar, there's an arch area. That's actually the facing west. You are going to be facing in that direction. So you'll be in like the left side of the stadium if you're facing it from Frederick Street. And then you'll know when you get there. All right. And that's old news. Again, that's that. I think we've already gone through family parking. Again, this is, you know, there's some parking options. And again, I'll share this all with you guys in a bit. Let me ask you a few questions right quick. Let me go stop sharing. Again, that link, I'll put it up real quick. Live touch. So to answer your question, Maria, it's a great question. They are going to, hold on one second. Oh, I directly messaged her. Let's see. This is going for everybody. Okay, let me go put this chat back. So as far as pictures, Live Touch will be there. They will share information regarding how to order your pictures. Here's how it's going to work on the website for those of you guys who've ordered pictures in the past. Because everybody's going to be in alphabetical order, they're going to give you a link to the website, and then you just have to scroll to the order, you know, where you are in your last name to find your pictures. All right, that's how it usually works in their portal. And I believe, actually, yes, Justine, to answer your question, you can take off your mask to take your picture. Unless you choose to remember this, your graduation with a mask on, it's your choice, but you can take off your mask for your picture. That is a very good question. And yes, we've been given the okay on that. Let me see. You have to wear the mask when you walk on stage. You can take it off. TF, yeah, Robert's okay. It's all good. Take it off when you get there. Keep mask on all times, except when you get to the stage. That's fine. Do we have to pay for our pictures? Carlos, that's a very good question. Yes, Live Touch will have packages. So they're not going to give it to you in paper. We're not giving paper stuff, but they will share it with you online, or when they give you the login, or we'll give you the login to go to Live Touch. Then they'll show you like the variety of packages you can order for your pictures. All right. Yeah, keep going with the chat. You guys are more than welcome to keep asking questions on the chat, or put your mic on. When does SFUC delete your email account? That's a good question. Okay, I have a feeling it's like 6 months after feel free to correct me, Mr. Free, if you remember. I think it's several months after you graduate that you keep your email account.
I'm sorry, I can't answer that question.
Okay, it's all right. I'll find
But
out.
they should definitely, when they sign up with Life Touch, they should sign up with an alternative email so that they continue to get the updates.
Yep. Thank you. What do you do if you didn't return your diploma? Okay, Jonathan, that's a good question. If you didn't return your diploma cover, that's okay. If you could return it today, cool. If you can't, that's okay. Nia, where is the entry? So the entry again is on Frederick Street and Willard. Frederick and Willard Street. It's on the slide deck. So just keep going down the list. You'll see, I believe it's the fourth. It's slide 7. Slide 7, there will be a drop-off point for you guys, but that's the main entry. Are they sending the picture link the day of the graduation? That's a good question. I believe they will. If I have the link sooner than later, I'm just going to email it to all of you guys. Julia, we bring the diploma and plastic cover. Only you bring it here to me, to Balboa. If you can do it before 4:30, you're good. Keep the plastic cover at home. We had a lot of kids bring the plastic cover, and we just keep the plastic cover, keep the diploma. You're going to get your diploma cover back at graduation. If you didn't get to bring one, don't worry. We're going to have one to make sure that you take a good picture with. Will we have a chance to meet up after the ceremony? Let me answer these questions. I'll take a question there. I want to say no, don't. If you cannot distance yourselves, I would actually recommend you just try to hustle yourself away, because they're going to try to direct you guys away from the area as soon as possible. James Lobel Gray asked a good question. Are the CSF tassels meant to be worn? My mom thinks they're too small. I think they're like keychains. Miss Lee, could you answer that question about the tassels? Are they like keychains, or are they supposed to be fit in your head? The CSF tassels? Miss Lee? I'm gonna say no. I think it's a keepsake. Don't worry, it's a bit small. I saw them too. They don't look like they'll look real good in your hat anyway. Shannon, good question. Are we getting 2 diplomas or just a hardcover without? You're gonna get a hardcover without diploma in it, because you guys should have just got your diploma from us. Yeah. Hardcover is meant to be like the symbolic, hey, I'm taking my picture with the diploma that says Balboa High School, Center Street, High School Street. I graduated. Justine, to answer your question, the keychains is the CSF tassels. They're small. They're like keychain size. Do we practice when we get there too, or are we just going on stage then and there? We're going to go on stage and we're going to rock and roll right from then and there. So just pay close attention to this video, and I'm going to send this link of this recording too when we're done. Question?
Mr. Nepo.
Yes.
So do you need to wear your cap and gown already when you enter?
When you get there, when you get that stage, make sure you have your cap and gown, everything. Yes.
Okay.
Wear everything when you get there. Good question. Do we have the option to choose what last name we want to be said? I think we're going to go right on that list. So whatever's on the list on like your legal name is going to be what's already sent to the district to that. Well, I don't know. Your counselor's actually going to be reading your names on stage. So double check with them. They will be the ones reading your names. So yeah. Do we wear the medal we got from that? Yes, please wear that medallion that you guys got, or any medallion that you guys got. That's where you wear it. If you got extra stoles or cords, you wear that to graduation. Yes. But everybody got that gold colored medal. That's the standard Balboa medal with the Balboa galleon. Yes, definitely wear that on top of everything that you got. We ask you guys not to wear leis during the ceremony. Only the academic and achievement stoles and medals, that's permissible. I also wanted to know that you guys had asked this question to Mr. Free about wearing, about decorating your caps and gowns. As long as this is the year extension, as long as it's appropriate, it's fine. If it's questionable, we are definitely going to pull you out. So just be mindful of that. This is the only year you'll get to do that. Nia, how do we even put a tassel on our caps? Because it's a little hard. I would recommend you bring both of it with you. You'll have classmates that can probably help you, or we'll help you put it on as well. Tassels starts in the right side. You move it to the left when you graduate. So keep it at the right side first when you get there. GDA stoles, I'm so sorry, James. Like, they're still in production. I know it's COVID. I don't know anything else about those GDA stoles, sim stoles. I'm so sorry. People are asking me today as well. It's not, no, the tassel is, for those of you guys who are asking, what's the tassel? The tassel is that decorative, it's blue and orange. and that cap and gown package, it goes right on the top of your cap, that square cap, and you let it hang on the right side. That's what the tassel is. Justine, who will sit on the stage? We have our principal, your counselors, Dr. Aronson, and some esteemed guests you'll find out soon enough, including our superintendent and other folks. That's who's gonna be sitting on stage, cheering you on. Man, a lot of questions. Hold on one second, let me just catch up. You got a lot of questions here, guys. Again, the side of the tassel, keep it on the right. We'll tell you, we'll be out there on the field with you guys. I'm gonna say, hey, tassel's to the right, tassel's to the right. I'll remind you. Well, all of us will bug you. You know, Miss Verdine, Miss Lee, Mr. Marr, Miss Gawan, we're all gonna bug you guys to just keep it on the right side because they will tell you when to move to the left. Okay, let's see. I know some of these are repeat questions. A lot of questions. Hold on one second. You got it.
Let me just respond to Brandon's question. Brandon's question is it okay if he wears a flag on stage? I'll just respond in this way. Yes, it is okay, Brandon. Just want you to think about your pictures are going to last forever. And so just when you're 38, 48, 68 years old, if it's going to be the right representation that you want. And if it is, cool. If it's something that you're going to be ashamed of, don't decorate, your gown, or don't bring it on stage, right? But if it's something that is important to who you are, and you believe it's going to help you become 38, 48, 58, or 68 years old, please feel free.
Thanks, Free. What if you have other sashes? Can we wear that under pathway sashes? It's just got to be an academic sash. Now, some of you guys have like a flag sash with like your culture, like Filipino flag, Mexican flag, a Salvadorian flag. Sorry, Hector, I got to shut you off, man. That's too loud. We can dance at the carne later. Basically, if it's like your cultural stole, it's not inappropriate. It's okay. We've never disallowed that part. I know some of you guys have the Serape stole. It should be all right. Justine, I don't know if London Breed will be there. I'm not sure. What happens if we are late? Armida, don't be late. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just don't be late, whatever you do. If it means you have your family member just drop you off there at 11:45 sharp so they can find parking, let that be. Yes, James, you do keep the cap and gowns. Though they were paid for by the district, that's yours to keep forever. Flora, correct me if I'm wrong. Students are not to throw the cap. Let's not throw the cap in the middle of the pandemic. That's the worst thing that could happen, is that people are like scrambling looking for their caps. I mean, COVID's still around, so yeah, let's not throw the caps at all. Great question though. Let's see. Yeah, don't do it. Nope, don't do it. Thank you guys. London Breed was there at Lowell's graduation. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see what happens here. Is the way we enter the same way at Family Center? Yes and no. So now it's a good question. The families are going to enter from the east and the west side of the stadium. They'll have plenty of entrances for them to come. We are going to prioritize you guys coming into the field first. So everybody checks in Frederick and Willard Street intersection. There's an area right there with like pillars, so you'll see it. And then we're going to direct you right to the field, and there'll be a central area where we're going to receive you guys and then find your seats. Your families will be able to come from different directions. We understand that families might still be coming in late because of parking. So there will be different entrances and egresses, exits to and from the stadium to ensure that families can be able to come while the procession is getting started. Barbarella, if you can't bring your diplomas by the end of the day, don't worry about it. We have plenty of them right now. So no need to worry about bringing them tomorrow. I think we're definitely good. Just hold on to those diploma covers. We have extras, so some of you guys might come away with 2. It's fine, souvenirs. Any other questions? This is the right time to ask these questions, and I'll send all this stuff to you. Are we allowed to use personal stoles? I mean, I think that's just a game time decision. Free, if you want to. I mean, we would just have to see if it's appropriate. And
yeah, again, try to. I think just use this rule of thumb. Again, what has been important for your academic, social, emotional, and personal success. And so again, if it's meaningful to you, I remember at my high school graduation, I wore a medallion. It wasn't school approved, but it was something that was very important to me. And I'm 43 now, and I wouldn't have changed that. you know? And so again, when you're looking at it 15, 20, 30 years later, you know, is it something that's appropriate and consistent with the celebration? All right. I'm not going to tell you what not to do. I'm going to tell you what to do. And what to do is to make sure that it's consistent with your values as a human being and our values as a learning community.
Thank you, Free.
And make sure that it's appropriate. We have elders and we have young people that will be there. And so if it's in violation, if it makes people's eyes bleed when they read it or see it, we will ask you to remove it.
Yes, thank you. And to answer Flora's question, it is going to be live streamed. The link is actually one of those links that I put in there. And again, we want it to be appropriate because it will be live streamed. It will be recorded. So it's going to last on video forever too. Julia, you don't have to bring your diploma, paper diploma to graduate. You've already graduated technically. Tomorrow is just your day to walk the stage. Armida, yes, don't bring anything except your cap and gown and any regalia, including your medal. That's all you need to bring tomorrow and yourself. Latest you can return cards. I'll be here till 4:30. Yeah, cool. You want to come by, come through the main office 4:30. I'll be here. If not after that, that's cool. You're good. Take out the diploma and the plastic cover. Just give us the diploma cover. You'll get it back tomorrow. For the people who need wheelchairs, would there be staff people who will guide? Yes, we do have ADA seating. We did ask everybody during theater checkout, do you need ADA seating? We've given you a special ADA pass. There will be staff members, our staff, as well as the city of San Francisco Parks and Rec staff that will be also there to assist. So if you guys have family members that need to have help, we'll definitely help you guys out. Is there required? No, Henry, there's nobody, the question is there required colored pants we have to wear under the gown? No, I mean, like, just wear clothes underneath your cap and gown. That's it. We won't see anything else, but just make sure you're wearing clothes. What if we have baby siblings and my mom will have them? Does it count as one person? We've asked this question a few times. If the baby is a babe in arms and a newborn, it doesn't count as a ticket, but if the baby can walk on twos, like a 2-year-old, 3, it does count for a ticket. Yes. You are not going to return the cap and gown. That's yours to keep forever. You keep that. So again, use your best judgment. If you want to decorate it, it's yours forever. And make sure it's something that you know will sustain once you see these pictures of the video of your graduation down the line when you're me and Free's age. Pets allowed, dogs, and wow, that's a good question. Are pets allowed? And 2, will we be zipping up the cap and gown, or is that optional? Wow. Pets? Yikes. I mean, unless they're an emotional support animal, I don't know. I gotta ask that question. I want to say no. But
let's just go ahead and stick with what to do. If it is an emotional support animal, and I don't mean that like you believe it's an emotional support animal, because I believe all animals, well, most animals are emotional support animals.
Yeah.
But if it is an authorized emotional support animal and it has one of those cute little green jackets, feel free.
And then zipping up your cap and gown, it's going to be cold AF over there. So cold as Fiji. I would recommend you zip up and have something warm underneath, because it is going to get cold and inclemental. I know some of you guys stylistically want to leave it out. Zip it up, especially when you walk the stage.
Yeah, I know folks want to get cute and everything, but I'm going to be wearing long johns. That's how cold it's going to be. So
after you walk the stage, feel free to unzip it if you guys got a cute outfit or whatever when you take your other pictures. What do we do with the SkyStar wheel ticket? Chris, that's yours to keep, man. Everybody who's got a nice orange ticket, each senior in the city of San Francisco has one free ticket to the Golden Gate Bridge, the Golden Gate Park Ferris wheel. So you can do whatever you want with that ticket. Give it to a friend if you don't want to go on it, or give it to a family member, or do it for yourself.
What is the orange ticket for?
That's for the SkyStar wheel. That's the new Ferris wheel on Golden Gate Park. I believe we have it for several more years now because COVID. We were supposed to only have it for like a few months. So now it's going to stay in Golden Gate Park for a while. That's what you have to do with that ticket, Armida. Use it or give it to somebody else. Effie, do we zip up the gown fully when walking across stage? Yes, please zip it up. We want some form of uniformity with that. Yes. To be kept with our parents, obviously not with us, right? Yes. The tickets that we're giving, one for us for who we want to invite and we don't need it. So I only gave you the tickets. Again, it's 4 tickets in one page for household. I'm gonna let you do what you want to do with it. Again, we do tell you that it's from the same household. It's 4 tickets or 3 or 2 or 1 or whatever, however much. But all those seats are going to be isolated from one another, so nobody's sitting next to each other. Can we be on our phones when we sit? Yeah, Sean. I mean, like, you're probably gonna take pictures and selfies of yourselves, but we're gonna ask you. There's a point where we're gonna ask you to put it away so you can be focused on the graduation itself.
Just make sure just make sure the ringer is off and nobody can hear you. Just be mindful of everybody else's experience. I think it's great if that's what you want to do for your experience. I personally, it was such an amazing feat for me to graduate high school. I wanted to soak up every moment. So strive to be present and enjoy this moment, because it's not about just you, but it's for everybody before you and everybody after you. And so try not to let that time slip by just being on your phone. But I mean, like, I know y'all are of a different generation, and you're probably gonna live stream it, and it's whatever. Just make sure that it's not imposed. It's not imposing on anybody else's experience, please.
Exactly. Thanks, Free. Got some more DMs here. Say one of my people on my ticket brings their kid. Does that count as 2 tickets? Only if the child is babe in arms. Again, like newborn, if it's a baby that's just held on the baby, that doesn't count as a ticket. But if it's a 2 or 3-year-old, yeah, it counts as a ticket. Bro, who going by themselves? Let's see. I could try. Let's see. Sorry, Ferris wheel. Yeah, we have a Ferris wheel. Yes. Gosh, so soon. If you don't need your tickets, we've told you guys this at the Cedar checkout. Don't give it to anybody else. You can't. A person can't. In the years past, we used to donate tickets to other people that need it. That's cool. I mean, some of y'all have families of 20, 30, 40, 100 that want to come. We can't do that anymore, and at least not this year. So even if you try to give your ticket to somebody, they can't sit with, Okay, let's see. Students don't need any tickets. Your ticket is your cap and gown. If you're dressed in that, your graduate will put you in your seat. Unless you're posing. If it's somebody that doesn't belong to Balboa, we'll find out because they won't have a chair. Yeah. Yep, Flora, yes. Scrapbook, extra tickets, paste your yearbook. Yeah, why not? Keep it in your yearbook. Yeah, put that there. Just some of you guys scrapbooks. Scrapbooks are awesome. Students don't need a ticket. And staff members who are in the room, staff members don't need a ticket too. You just identify yourselves as a staff member of Balboa, and you will automatically be put on ushering duties. So I'll take care of that part. Yeah, no tickets. So make sure your families have a ticket. They need to have those bids. Make sure they don't lose it. Yeah, no extra tickets, just 4 tickets. All you got. And again, the live stream is also available. And I'll put that link one more time. All these links. We're going to be assigned where to go when we get there. Yes, I will actually have, I'm going to share, later on tonight, I'm going to share with you a copy of the schematic so you guys know where your seating is. And again, I will have we'll get there early enough, I will have your name on an index card on each chair. So there's no confusion of who's going to sit where. Your seat will be right there. Oh, Eva, yeah, great. So Miss Lee says, remind them to please bring pins to pin down your cap. That wind is going to start blowing and people's caps are going to be blowing out. I mean, it happens at our stadium at Balboa. It's going to happen even worse at Keysar. So try to pin your caps on your head, do something. Chris Wong, your graduation will be tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Get there by 11:45 a.m. or sooner. Will there be any time to take pictures with our other students after? We just can't do it on the field. We're going to get you guys out of that field. Whatever you guys decide to do outside of Keysar Stadium is all up to you. So if y'all want to go meet us somewhere at Golden Gate Park to take pictures with your friends, I ain't going to tell you anything otherwise. That's on you guys, but security is going to try to get you guys away from Keysar as soon as possible just so they can get the stadium ready for Mission High School's graduation. So I won't tell you either or, but I would just suggest that you go straight to the park if you want to meet, if you're going to meet with folks. Yeah, so you can't take pictures with your friends after. They're going to kick you guys out of the stadium. So Golden Gate Park's a big park. You guys have plenty of places to spread out, but they need you guys spread out. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. I can't say that enough. And we got about 125 people in the room. So thank you all for joining in. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely got to be there by 11:45. How do we make sure our cap won't fall because of the wind? Pin it if you can. Miss Lee, if you want to ask if there are any suggestions that you remember from what people were doing to their caps.
Well, the tassels, I recommend that you fold it in the button a couple times so you don't lose your tassel.
Yeah.
And the caps, please pin them down so you will still have your cap because it's going to be windy.
I would recommend using the bobby pins, and when you're use 2 on each side and crisscross them like an X, so that way it holds it down. really good.
Yeah. Yeah, do not go to Balboa tomorrow. Somebody said Balboa. No. Kezar. Go to Kezar Stadium over at Golden Gate Park. That's where graduation will be. You come out here 11:40 a.m. There ain't gonna be nobody at the football stadium. All right. Thanks everybody for helping. Any other questions? I'll stick around and then I'll publish this live stream so that everybody else who missed this could also watch. Cool. Again, just a reminder, please fit it. Is there a dress code? Just dress appropriate. Most people dress like decently underneath their cap and gown, and just use your best judgment. I'm really proud of all of you guys. You guys have made it, and we are going to be working on. So I'm going to send a nice big email to all of you guys with the specifics, including all the links. I think the small backpack will be okay. I think they're going to be checking stuff. Yes, you guys definitely survived. You guys survived through a year and a half of this pandemic. The stadium, I just look at Kezar Stadium. So something Kezar Drive or Frederick Drive. Right? All right, I'll stick around for a few more minutes for those of you guys who are here, and then I'm going to publish this and send this record live stream out to all your family and friends again. So for those of your classmates who couldn't make it, a lot of them are taking AP English Lit and AP Computer Science today. All of this is here, and I would be more than happy to answer questions all night long on the email. Forever orange and blue. Thanks, Laura. All right, everybody, I'll be here. I'll stick around for a few more moments until the last person leaves. Thanks, y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Go class of 2021.
Bye.
Wait, I have a question.
What's up, Samantha?
So a family member, he has to be at Kezar for his school's graduation, but he asked me if he needs a ticket to see my graduation because it's earlier than his school's graduation.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's going to be cleared out, Samantha. Anybody who is not a worker or SFUSD employee, or actually even SFUSD employees will be cleared out of each graduation because it's important for the sanitation process. And so he would also need a ticket.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Samantha. Any other questions?
Let me just maybe ask Ms. Verdine and Eva, you guys will have a list printed out for you to read from, is that correct?
I am not sure. I thought Mr. Nepal said we got to get the name card. How do we do it?
Yeah, I have the master list. I'm going to go ahead and send it back to all of you guys.
Why don't you also go ahead and prepare 4 copies, Mr. Nepo, physical copies. Just put it in a manila envelope. And then also, I think we should probably go ahead and, when you and I go, we'll bring at least 5 or 6 walkies with us so that we can give it to the T10s and you can stay in command with them, okay?
And Nepo, a student just emailed me about their name and if I could say a different name than what it is.
Is it?
Let's go ahead and can we end the live?
Yep.